couple passes through a normally busy border crossing in the mountains of northern Iraq. It is a big prisoner, the one Iranian woman says, gesturing to the hugging gird that marks the border with Iran's Islamic Republic, which has been convulsed by protests for over 2 months. A portrait of the founder of Iran's clerical regime, Ruhollah Khomeini, looms against a backdrop of rolling hills studded with streetlights, snatches of travelers, muted conversations, punctuate and airy silence. Fear of indiscriminate arrest has made many reluctant to risk the journey. Some of the few who cross say the nose is tiring. Protesters gunned down, curfews in the border villages and night-time raids on homes. In harsh tones, they speak of female protesters in particular and the horrors they say some have endured in Iran's notorious detention facilities. Iran's government has closed the country off to non-accredited foreign journalists, regularly shut down the internet and suppresses dissident voices with mass arrests. An extreme climate of fear prevails and Iran as the crackdown intensifies. One could this Iranian woman whom is calling Hannah for her safety says she both witnessed and suffered sexual violence while detained. There were girls who were sexually assaulted and then transferred to other cities. She said they are scared to talk about these things. Women have played a central role in Iran's uprising since it ignited 2 months ago. The slogan "Woman Life Freedom" reverberates through anti-regime demonstration in its original Kurdish Jinjian Azadi and in Persian Zan Zendigi Azadi. It is a note to the 22-year-old Kurdish woman whose death sparked the protest. Jina, that is called Mahsa Amini, was believed to have been brutally beaten by Iran's mortality police for improper hijab and died days later. The rights of women have also been at the heart of debate among Iran's clerical establishment since the protests began. Some clerics and politicians have called for the relaxing of social rules, while others double down, conflating the female protesters with what they call loose women who were merely pawns in a plot hatched by Western government. In one of the most striking comments in the smear campaign against female protester Jenab Soleimani, the daughter of Iran's revered slain General Qasem Soleimani, accused women in the protest of waiting to get naked. In recent weeks, social media videos have emerged allegedly showing Iranian security forces sexually assaulting female demonstrators on the streets. Reports of sexual violence against activists in prisons began to surface. With media access inside Iran severely constrained, went to the region near Iraq's border with Iran, interviewing eyewitnesses who had left the country and verifying accounts from survivors and sources both in outside Iran. Corroborated several reports of sexual violence against protesters and heard accounts of many more. At least one of these caused severe injury and another involved the rape of an underage boy. In some of the cases uncovered, the sexual assault was filmed and used to blackmail the protester into silence, according to sources who spoke to the victim. Iranian officials have not yet responded request for comment on the abuses alleged in this report. Armita Abbasi, 20, bore all the hallmarks of a Gen Z or her age. Her hero was dyed platinum blondie and she had an eyebrow piercing. She wore colored contact lens and filmed TikToks with her cats from her living room. The uprising changed her life, and Iran's security forces appear to have subjected her to some of the worst of their brutality. After the protests began, social media posts under Abbasi's name became charged with understated criticism of Iran's regime. It is unclear if she participated in the protests, yet unlike most Iranian dissidents inside the country, she did not Enoazyme her anti-regime post. Beyond the